pledge
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call this meeting to order at 6 p.m. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Here.
Barbara Hebert.
Here.
Charles Costick.
Here.
Dana Isabella.
Here.
James Coffey.
Here.
And I, Katie Felucci, am present.
Thank you. Is there anyone seeking to provide public comment this evening? Seeing none, we will advance forward. Tonight, we're doing a little bit of a hybrid meeting. We do have a couple of resolutions to be considered by the town board this evening. Given that fact, I'm going to seek to advance Resolution 101, the appointment of Greg Brunel as the highway superintendent.
Whereas Highway Superintendent Timothy Dubree has retired, it leaves a vacancy for that position. And whereas Greg Brunel, Deputy Highway Superintendent, wishes to fill that vacancy for a term to expire December of 2023, and whereas the board has considered the appointment and authorized the supervisor to sign all necessary documents concerning the appointment of Mr. Brunel, effective immediately. Therefore, be it resolved that Mr. Brunel take an oath of office within 30 days of this appointment, and be it further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and the Clinton County Department of Personnel for their final approval, and a copy be placed in Mr. Brunel's personnel file.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood. Costick. Any discussion? I'd like to provide some brief comments. I think our town is most fortunate to have not only a lifelong resident, a multi-generational volunteer firefighter, and someone that's worked at our town for a number of years, a proven public servant, and is an individual that is not only prepared to lead a team, but well respected by that team. And I'm just most pleased and heartened and thankful, Greg, that you're willing to take on this challenge. So it's with enthusiasm that I'll be voting yes tonight.
I'd just like to add that having known Greg for a couple of decades now, chewing up some turf and fire grounds, et cetera, than the last 5 or 6 with the town, can't think of a better individual to accept this position. We're pleased that you're willing to do it. Thank you. Really look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.
And as liaison, I'm really looking forward to working with you, so,
We'll be meeting with you soon.
We'll be meeting with you soon.
Sure. Thank you.
Anyone else? All right, if not, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Thomas Wood.
Yes.
Barbara Hebert.
Thank you for accepting the appointment, Greg, yes.
Charles Costick.
Yes.
Dana Isabella.
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Enthusiastically, yes. Resolution does carry. At this point, I would ask Justice Joyce to come forward and administrate the oath of office. You're welcome to have your family come up if you'd like, Greg.
There they come. That's the Fair Booth gang.
No. She's a little lot younger.
Okay, we're good. I, Greg Brunel, Highway Superintendent,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of title
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of Highway Superintendent
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Following this, we'll have you do some paperwork.
Yes.
Okay. Following along with the theme, we will advance to Resolution 102, Deputy Highway Superintendent Appointment.
Resolved to receive and place on file a letter from Highway Superintendent Greg Brunel appointing Michael Provost as Deputy Highway Superintendent. And be further resolved that it has been past practice, Mr. Provost shall receive a prorated, stipend as Deputy Highway Superintendent in the amount of $2,500. And it's further resolved that Mr. Provost take the oath of office within 30 days of this resolution, and a certified copy of the resolution be given to the Finance Manager, Highway Department Superintendent, and the Clinton County Department of Personnel for tier final approval. And a file will be placed in his personnel file.
Is there a motion?
So
move.
And give it to Costick and Wood. Considering that Superintendent does not have the floor, I would like to read into the record for the public here. At this time, I'd like to submit my recommendation to appoint Michael Provost as the new Deputy Highway Superintendent effective April 28th. Michael merits the residential requirements, and I feel that he has the experience, motivation, attention to detail that is required of the job. He goes on to say if you have any questions, and I would just like to echo that Michael has been a fine employee here at the town. He's respected in the community, and I certainly think that he will complement the team atmosphere that the superintendent is looking for to bring forward. So with enthusiasm, we'll be voting yes. Is there any further discussion?
I would say that when Greg told me who his choice was gonna be, I was ecstatic. So, thank you, Mike,
Thank
for
you.
accepting the responsibilities, and again, I think you're the perfect guy for the job. Thank you.
All right. At this point, I would seek a roll call. Can I get a roll call?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Dana Isabella,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
And once again, enthusiastically, yes. Resolution does carry. Congratulations. At this point, I would ask Justice Joyce to come forward and administer the oath of office. And if you have family here today, they're welcome to join you.
Oh, that black goes on there, all right.
I state your name,
I, Michael Provo,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York.
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of
I will faithfully discharge the duties of
the job,
Deputy
Deputy,
Highway,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nothing like a pop quiz on your first day.
I'd just like to comment that it's pretty easy to read the Constitution of the United States, it's not that long. But the Constitution of New York is about the 8th thing.
You've read that a few times, huh?
I have gone through it.
All right, there is one more active resolution before the board this evening. It's Resolution 103. Change the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board semi-monthly meeting date for May 2023. Could I have the resolution read, please?
Whereas the town board of the town of Plattsburgh is rescheduling its semi-monthly meeting, therefore be it resolved that the semi-monthly meeting for the town of Plattsburgh Town Board will respectively be held on the third Wednesday for the month of May of 2023, and be it further resolved that on occasion, the town board will meet 15 minutes earlier to distribute materials to counselors and prepare for the meeting.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella. And just for clarity, it will be at the traditional 6 o'clock time. There was a brief update to that. Is there anything further? Seeing none, can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes?
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Dana Isabella,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Yes, resolution does carry. These are all the active resolutions before the board this evening. Just want to go through very briefly for work session. You as board have draft minutes, monthly report, budget amendments, one-day marriage, efficient license, and the esteemed town clerk has pulled something together under a new state law and option. Then there is professional services contract addendum for the Katyville Water wastewater treatment plant, and New York State Road Green Infrastructure Project, and then setting a public hearing. And just to note now, that public hearing will also be the day of the changed meeting. It just happens to fall on that, so just as an update. Are there any committee reports?
I would just like to defer to our town clerk. She attended a conference this week.
I sure did. Yeah,
Give us an
I'll
overview.
just give you a real quick one. So, the really nice thing about the New York State Town Clerks Association is they offer a really targeted training for town clerks all over the state. And again, there are 933 town clerks in the state of New York. This year we had just under 400 of them attend in Syracuse. And I was able to attend all of the educational sessions and seminars. And it was with great honor that I took my oath as the new district director for District 9, which will represent Clinton, Franklin, and Essex County, all the town clerks there, just in regards to training, making sure they have the materials they need, anything that they need to do or help with, just be a resource, basically. So it'll be, it's a great honor, and it was a really great conference, and I'm excited for the next year.
All right, thank you, Katie. Thank you, Shane.
All right.
I'd just like to say this morning, Mr. Costick and I had an opportunity to go out with Buildings and Grounds, Steve and Aaron, to do a tour of all of the rec parks, all the parks. And I was so impressed by the attention to detail and the pride that that combination of people take in these parks. Other than being really wet right now, I think we're gonna have, a fabulous summer season in those parks.
All right.
And there's a tremendous attention to detail on hikes too, they make me go the whole way.
Streetlights,
Yep.
Good, we'll be there.
99% complete, maybe a few items left on the punch list, and our folks are gonna be set up on the monitoring program. I think he has a meeting tomorrow. So they'll be able to adjust and find out what ones are not working remotely. Just one mention with the water, wastewater, the Katyville, that's like the tail end of the capital improvement. So that's like the last major one left. And from Fleet, we'll work with Scott to get him here probably at the next work session. He does have a presentation on electrification, EVs, so.
I'd like to say too on the lights though, that one of the things that I heard this morning that I really liked is that we're able to repurpose some of those LED lights to
Oh, yeah.
provide some more lighting in our parks.
Yeah, there's 100 that
100.
came down that
It came down that we can repurpose, and I
Yep,
think that's
we'll use them.
amazing.
All right. With nothing further, I do know of a need to go into an executive session for the work history of one specific individual. Is there a motion to go into an executive session?
So moved.
Judy Costick, Isabella. Can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Dana Isabella,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Yes, we will enter executive session at 6:13 p.m. No formal action to follow. I know that there are some students here, so we'll give you an opportunity to come up and get some signatures and stuff before we go into an executive session. So, thank you folks for being here. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, take it easy.
Welcome aboard.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, we decided to put this outside of my
Your
office.
face is nice.
Hi, you did so
Oh, no, you're Chico's boy? Stepson, yeah, good for you. I was judge for a long time. All right, good to see you.
Good meeting.
Guys?
Excited about that. Oh, okay.
Friend?
Oh, you.
He's all right. It all depends on the day. I thought you were.